If you pay close enough attention, the world outside your window is never quite the same twice. At first, I thought I was just tired, my brain filling in gaps when I'd blink. But lately, every time my eyelids flickered, the people on the street below would shift. Their clothes would change color, their hair would grow or recede in an instant, some would swap places as if they'd always been there. I told myself I was imagining it, but the differences grew too bold to ignore. And if you're curious what happens when one of them finally notices you, well, that's the part I wish I could forget. It became a game, almost. I'd settle by my apartment window with a mug of tea and blink deliberately, watching for glitches. A woman in a red coat would suddenly be holding a blue umbrella. A child vanished in the time it took me to close and open my eyes. Curiosity gnawed me. I began to chart the changes, scribbling frantic notes each evening, convinced I'd find a pattern, some explanation that would make sense of the subtle, shifting chaos outside. Last night, as rain streaked the glass, I caught a man standing perfectly still among the swirling crowd. Each time I blinked, everyone around him warped and flickered, but he stayed the same. Gray suit, blank face, unmoving. I blinked harder, desperate to break the spell, but he remained, unwavering. Suddenly, his head snapped up and he locked eyes with me. I froze, heart pounding as a cold dread seeped into the room. He smiled, slow and unnatural, raising one hand to point directly at my window. The world outside seemed to pause, the other figures halting mid-stride. I tried to look away, but my eyes burned, begging to blink. When I finally did, the street was empty. The only thing left was a damp, smudged handprint on the outside of my window, right where his finger had aimed.